Rangers were an arbitrator's decision away from securing the rights to Eric Lindros. 3 years later, the Rangers were still trying to get the talented center, but this time they came to Barry Lindros not to praise him. The Rangers and Flyers best-of-7 series opened Sunday afternoon at the Spectrum, and Eric opened things up by mixing it up with Mark Messier. Ron Hextall, he's had his problems in the playoffs in the past, but he comes up big to save on Nick Kypreos. John LeClair, the big gun. 2-0 Rangers, a 5-on-3 for Philly. LeClair redirects it through Richter's pads, 2-1 Rangers. 3-2 Rangers, Lindros behind the net, blind pass to LeClair. We're tied at 3. First career playoff hat trick for LeClair. 5 minutes left in regulation. Richter. Intercepted by Michael Renberg to Eric Desjardins, 4-3 Philly. Colin Campbell concerned. Rangers pull Richter. 1940 of the third. Padford Beek backhand beats Hextall, and we go into overtime. In overtime, Lindros had his chances. In all alone, loses control of the puck, and the Flyers are denied. 7:03 into overtime. The former Ranger Craig MacTavish wins the draw. Back to Desjardins, skates in, beats Richter. The Flyers win at 5-4. All 5 goals coming from the Canadians, who were acquired earlier this season in the deal for Mark Recchi. Although after the game, Desjardins and LeClair said, "We're not former Canadians, we are Flyers." Game 2, back in the Spectrum, coming up on Monday night. To Detroit, game 1.
The defending champion New York Rangers taking on the Philadelphia Flyers, led by Eric Lindros and the Legion of Doom's left wing John LeClair. A stitch in time, LeClair came to the Flyers from Montreal in the season's biggest trade. Off to Renberg. Bennett in front, score! John LeClair, 2-1. LeClair tried to jam one in front, and score! Fed along by Svoboda. Around behind. Henry Pesco! 3 goals from John LeClair in Game 1 against the Rangers, and a common thread. A huge contribution from defenseman Eric Desjardins, acquired in the same deal with Montreal. Richter threw it along, and it's Renberg with it. Renberg over for Desjardins. Desjardins' goal off the Ranger turnover gave the Flyers a 4-3 third period lead. But with 20 seconds remaining, Pat Verbeek backhanded home the tying goal. That set up overtime, and 7 minutes in, Desjardins struck again. MacTavish wins it back. Desjardins moving in. Desjardins shot, he scored! It is over in Philadelphia. A final 5-4. Desjardins and the Flyers.
We did sit back and let them start coming a little bit in the third period there, and we're guilty of that, and we stopped fighting for territory, and they got momentum and scored 2 goals. So, we got to play better, just an all-around better game next game.